Hello, Irish Football Fan TV. I'm delighted to be joined by former Republic of Ireland international Richard Dunne, and we're here at the League of Ireland Academy launch at Abbottstown. I suppose no better man to ask than yourself because you've worked around different academies and stuff like that. As far as the League of Ireland Academy, how does it compare to other academies that you've been involved in? Because you've been involved with Man City and stuff like that, and obviously in France as well. So, from your point of view, how does it compare, and what does it need maybe to get to the next level or reach those academies?
I think it's obviously very new, very young in its infancy and trying to grow a little bit. I think the English academy system, which is something that I went through as a youngster and worked in recently, is well established. It's well financed. It's got the best facilities. It's got everything that you really want. And the Irish ones are probably a little bit further away from that. But then you look and compare it to what they've got in France, and in France it's very similar to here. There's not the glamour of everything is laid on a silver platter for the players. It's about earning the right to become professional, to get into that higher level, to play with the nice pitches, the nice facilities and all that. So it's still early days for the academy system here. But I've worked at times with the young group at Shamrock Rovers, and I've seen the quality that they've got, and the other teams are in there are really, really exceptional in terms of individual abilities, and as a team that they do be great as well. So I think everything is there. It just needs time to grow, and the more interest, the more investment that we can get in it, the better.
Yeah, because I think if you look at it, like, you can obviously see there's a lot of good players coming through, a lot of young fellas. Like, we had Sam Curtis here from St. Pat's, who was in the Pats first team at 16. So we are starting to see players coming through. I don't know whether that's the stuff with Brexit or whatever, but there's definitely a rise of good young players coming through, and I think that it's probably down to the academies, kind of the structure coming in there now.
Yeah, and all the coaches in the academies now are all well versed in what they're doing in terms of the badges that they've got. They've all coaching on a higher level, and when you get a group of good coaches and they all start to work together and share ideas, it just benefits everyone. And I think that's a huge asset in the academy system here, and obviously the players reap the benefits of that. I think as the Brexit comes in and the players can't leave till they're 18, also the clubs are looking and going, well, we've got a really good 16, 17-year-old here. We can get into the first team and hopefully give him a bit of experience. And for the player, it's great because he might get that move to England. For the club, it's brilliant because they've got a young, energetic, high potential player, and the possibility of him being a sellable asset for the club is huge. So I think the League of Ireland it's exciting because the potential of the young players in the league, the opportunity for the managers to give young players a game grows every year, and everyone's benefiting at the moment. And like I say, it's improving year on year. The visibility is getting more and more every year, so it's just keep it going, keep moving forward with it.
I think as well, because if you look at it though, a lot of, yourself, your former teammates like Damien Duff, David Moyler, these lads have all kind of, John Walters as well, have all kind of come in and been working at the underage setups and stuff like that, with the Ireland underage setups and League of Ireland academies. They're all giving back as well, John O'Shea as well. So I think that's kind of been a big thing as well, as a lot of people are kind of looking and going, you're getting the best experience of players who've been there and done it, and they're kind of coming in and helping, as well as you mentioned the good coaches, because there's a lot of good League of Ireland coaches as well. They're all quite young and hungry as well.
Yeah, and I think that's down to the sort of the popularity of the league has grown a lot, and that's down to the whole branding and the advertisement and everything that comes to that. It's made it a much more sort of attractive league to come and work
as well.
Yeah, and I think the opportunity for young coaches, for players who have recently retired, to have the opportunity to come in here, maybe work in teams that can qualify for Europe and play at that higher level and stuff is so interesting. That I think you'll get a lot of, as the years go by and more of the players retire, that they'll all want to come back and give back here, because it's a league which we can be proud of, and something which is great for as an individual, as a coach, in terms of getting better and improving and trying to reach your own potential, but also giving back to the younger players here, and hopefully trying to be part of transforming Irish football, and where we create our own players, we become a successful national team, and we just on a cycle all the time where it just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, because I think in the past we probably relied on England and the granny rule and stuff like that. It'd be a wonderful thing to start seeing us being able to kind of, and there's nothing wrong with granny rule players as well, by the way. I just mean it'd be great to just not be able to have to worry about that and saying, oh, will he play for us, won't he play for us? Do you know what I mean? And we're kind of seeing it a little bit now in a different sense, whereas other nationalities that aren't even English, it could be Nigerian or whatever, and they're starting to see the good influence, like Gavin Bazunu, Adam Edas and all, and they all kind of came through. Again, Gavin came through at Shamrock Rovers.
Yeah, and that's it. And it's like I was out at the AOL watching the Irish under 15s and 14s at the weekend, and the amount of good players is huge, so it's not like we're always looking for maybe one or two out of every generation as years have gone past, but now you're looking and there's just loads and loads of players coming through all the time, and like I say, they're all formed in Ireland, they're all created as footballers in Ireland. The development program's all here, and we don't have to send them off to England and hope that they're not sidetracked or overlooked by someone because they're
not even homesick either.
Yeah, and they're living at home. They're having a great day and going home and telling their parents, or they're having a bad day and going home and getting supported by their parents. It makes such a big difference to them. And yeah, it's exciting because the Academy League of Ireland is a good watch. It's competitive. The players want to improve, and you're looking at players who are going to play in their first team in the not too distant future. And it just feeds into making a really good and popular League of Ireland as well.
Absolutely. Well, Richie, thanks very much for your time.
Nice.
All right.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Fair play to you.
Cheers.
I'll take that.